Welcome to level 1 pole dancing. This is the very, very basic level and a great way to start pole dancing. You want to make sure that at all times you're in a safe position, not too high off the ground. You may want a spotter on some of the invert moves as we get there. But this is pole 101 if you would like. Make sure that you're warm before we begin. I'm going to go ahead and just start with some standing pole stretches to prepare the shoulders and the hands. But do stretch. Make sure that you have your abdominals ready to go. You have some extension in your back and maybe a push-up or two. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Go ahead and put your thumbs up on the pole. Okay, and we're just gonna round out between the shoulder blades. You can put your head down between your arms if you like. Round out your back. Make sure it's fairly supportive. Your abdominals are into your spine. And just breathe very deeply into your rib cage, stretching between the shoulder blades. You only want to hold this about 20 seconds maybe. Okay, just to get that stretch there. Right, and we're going to come up, thumbs still up the pole, turn away from the pole, stretch out the front of your shoulder here in the pectoral. Again, just holding it and breathing deeply to make sure that we're getting the nice stretch that we need. And we always do everything on both sides when possible, so make sure that you have the other side nice and open and ready to go. And moving on, thumbs down the pole, right behind your hips, open up your shoulders, slight extension of the upper back. Make sure it's not in your lumbar spine, your low back. And just breathe again very deeply, opening up the front of your chest and your shoulders. And we're gonna go ahead and switch the grip. Make sure that we have the other hand on bottom. And stretch and breathe. Okay, so we should be ready to go, right? And we're gonna start with just the basics. So walking around the pole, okay, again, seems basic, what's to do? You wanna make sure that you're swinging out away from the pole. This is gonna help with all of your twirls as we go to gain some momentum and make everything go a little quicker. The most boring thing you can do is stand straight up and down and just walk normally around the pole. Just start with a swing walk, lean away from the pole, okay? Basically, you can kind of march your feet through. So you're just lifting one at a time, leaning away, thumb up the pole, and your free hand should do something. So you might want to put it on your hip for now. It's a comfortable resting position. Okay, and as you're feeling more confident or comfortable, you can start to move your hand, make it a little more sensual if you like. Rub it up and down the side of your body and your hair, whatever feels comfortable to you. Okay? And then we always want to go ahead and walk the other direction. Okay, hand on the hip. And again, just nice and easy, swing away from the pole. Okay. All right, everybody has their own stylized way of walking. So again, if it doesn't look like mine or anybody else's that you may see, that's fine, because that's just personal to you. Okay? Walking. All right, we're moving on. We're gonna learn some body waves. They're a great transitional move, especially if you get tired and you wanna just fill up your program. It's a nice thing to do. Plus it builds a lot of strength in your glutes, in your hamstrings, your quad, and your calf. All right, plus we use a lot of abdominals as well. I like to do mine open. You're welcome to do it tight and closed, like so. If you're flat-footed, you're really not gonna get much of a wave in your body, so you do wanna be on high half toe or tiptoe like so, okay? I'm going to show it with open legs. Again, you can have the other leg in front as well. Doesn't really matter what hand is on top, but thumbs up. Okay, and basically what you want to do is start with the chest. The chest comes into the pole, you lift up, you're going to round out through your abdominals, and then the hips are going to come back. Okay, so it's a chest, lift, abs in, and then the hips. Okay, we can make these fairly big if you like. The idea is to get as much articulation in your spine as possible and to make it look like a wave. So again, big body waves. You can also do them smaller and just articulate basically right through the abdominal wall like so. All right, and again, it's a very sensual move, but as you can feel maybe, you're getting a definite workout in your legs, and we're preparing the body for the rest of the workout here. Okay, all right, So there's some body waves. Again, you can do them on the other side. Doesn't really matter. All right, so moving on. Everybody's okay. Learning some hip roll movements as well, just for some transition. Again, best done on high half toe, because if you're flat-footed, you're not really able to open up your hips as much as you might like. So we're up. You can do these with legs together or legs open. All right, so basically, you're just doing rounded hip movements like a figure eight with your hips. I'll show you from the front in a minute. Okay, and just going up and down the pole. Okay, sometimes cuter if you keep the legs together. And I'll show it to you with it open, because again, you'll be able to get a little bit lower, perhaps a little more movement depending on what you're looking for and what you want to do in your routine. Okay, but from the front, basically, you're letting your hips go in a figure eight like so. Okay, and again, when you go down, just hold on with one arm so you can see what I mean. It's more or less kind of like a little hula dance. Okay, moving on. Here's your pole, and we're going to start getting ready for strength type exercises. All right, so I generally like to start with my climb and get it over with, just because in the beginning it requires quite a lot of strength and effort on your part. As you get better, you might not find that as much. It also warms you up fairly quickly and get your arms working. Okay, so basically, as a beginner, we're trying to get you to hold your weight on your arms and your shoulders and to get your grip to work as well. So you don't want to go too high. You want this maybe face or head height, thumbs up the pole. We're going to be doing both hands, so it doesn't really matter which hand is on top. We do want strength in both arms. Okay, so choose a side, right? Be close to your pole. Basically, all we're going to do in this level is lift our knees off the ground and maintain the shoulders. What we don't want is for you to drop down the pole like this. The idea is to hold the current height and to get better at it and to eventually climb up. All right, so engage your lats. Basically, as part of your shoulder, you should bear down on that area, nose shrugging up, elbows slightly out to the side, body close to the pole. The further you are away, the more the weight's going to be out here and gravity's just going to pull you down. So basically, you're just going to bend your knees, lift up, and hold it for as long as you can. And again, you can just focus on your pole if you like. When you start to feel like you're giving out, put your feet back down, all right? You may want to try 3 on one arm, like so. And then you want to switch and do 3 on the opposite side. And again, you're going to find one side's much stronger than the other, and the other side much weaker. That means, again, you're going to have to really work hard on your weaker side. So again, you're here, okay, weaker side. Okay, and just lift and hold. Get used to pointing your feet if you can, okay? And then placing them back down. You always want to have pointed feet. Good way to start practicing straight away. All right, okay, again, you want to do 3 and 3 in the beginning. Just get yourself used to holding your body weight. All right, hopefully everybody's okay. We're going to move on and just give you some more things to do. Okay, basic climb. We're only climbing up 1 right now. A lot of people in the beginning will get very sore on the top of their foot. Expected, not much you can do about it until later. As you build your strength, you won't be using your feet nearly as much, so it won't hurt as much. But there will be some bruising perhaps. If it starts to happen, you may want to stop early, okay? So basically what you want to do is pick a side that's going to work for you. You can either climb with your right and then your right hand, okay, or the left and the left hand. I tend to do it this way. I'm right-handed. I like to grab with my stronger arm so I have some height. Other way doesn't work as well for me. Works for you, go with that. Okay, this is really important that the foot stays here and it needs to remain there. When you start to climb, you don't want it to slip down the pole. You'll never gain any height. You won't be off the floor. Okay, so this is just above your head, thumb up, always thumb up. Okay, this is gonna lift up like so, leg around the pole. You wanna have your shin connected and you want this foot to be flexed, almost like you've got a stepping stone under here, like rock climbing. You wanna maintain where this foot is. You're gonna come up above where this hand is. Other thing about climbing is make sure that you get as close to the pole as possible. You want to be hanging out here, so all your weight's coming back here, gravity's pulling you down the pole, you'll never make it up. And it's also very tiring. Okay, so maintain this. You've got some friction here with your skin. You're gonna reach up, okay, grab hold, pull your body up, and hold here. Squeeze with the inner thighs a lot, fair bit, and this will get you to stick and allow you to take some of the pressure off your arms for now. Okay, to come down, bend your knees for now, and just lengthen yourself down. It's almost like doing a reverse pull-up. All right, so again, this is here, stepping stone, hand's gonna come above, reach, pull up, use your arms, and then there you are. Try to keep this right between, okay, in the chest, squeeze, try not to grip too much. You don't wanna come up and look like this with the foot. You want this to be pointed and down the pole, and you can squeeze and use your legs, okay? Coming down, bend your knees, and lengthen and come off, all right? Again, either side, definitely use the other leg if it's preferred to you. Biggest thing, again, as a reminder, keep this foot up, okay? And eventually, we'll be climbing to the very top, about 2, 3, 4 times maybe, and you can really build your strength in your arms. You'll be ready to go and do more advanced tricks up above. All right, moving on. Again, that's just your basic climb. That's all you're going to get in level 1 for safety. You wanna make sure that you're not crashing to the ground on your first go. All right, moving on, we're gonna learn the pin-up girl as well. It's a resting position for a climb. You wanna make sure, again, that you have a chance to breathe and rest, especially when doing harder tricks. Okay, so we just learned the basic climb. We're gonna stop where we are and hold the position in a resting. This is where you definitely wanna have shorts on. This is not a place to be having pants of any sort. You wanna have your inner thighs grip the pole as tightly as possible. So eventually, again, you can let go of your hands when you feel confident enough to do so. So we're gonna do our basic climb again. Okay, reach up, grab hold. Okay, maybe adjust your hands a bit so you're back in alignment with your head. Keep your lats engaged, no shrugging of the shoulders. You're gonna pull up on your arms, cross your legs over like so. All right? You don't want this connected to the pole. It's kind of like you're sitting in a little chair, legs crossed over like a lady. This is very, very tight. No hole, no air in between here in the thighs. Both feet pointed. Nothing uglier than seeing somebody like this up on top. Pointed, holding tight for now. Again, we will be letting go soon. Okay, to disengage and come back down the pole, go ahead and straighten your legs out. You can squeeze here, and then again, just lower yourself down through your pull-up. All right? So one more time, pin-up girl. Okay, I'm gonna climb, reach, grab, readjust the hands, pull up, use your lats, engage, and there's your pin-up girl. All right? Very, very tight point of feet. Okay? As you're getting better, maybe a little more confident, you can do a small arch at the back, holding on with both hands, and coming back. All right? Disengaging, bring your arms down a little lower perhaps. Okay? Right here, slide down, and you're off. All right, so that's the pin-up girl. Okay? Everybody's doing all right. Okay. You can also do the pin-up girl directly from the floor if you'd like, just as a side. If you extend your leg out, you can bend it too. It's almost like doing a mini pull-up though. There's no help. So engage and pull up, and there's a pin-up girl from the ground as well, and then you can just disengage and come back down. Okay? Again, pull up, cross, hold, and come back down. Okay, so moving on to basic twirls. Doing well. Again, don't get too frustrated about the climbing. It does come in time as you build up your upper body strength. All right, so moving on, we're going to learn the twirls. Again, I'm right-handed. I prefer to be on the side of the pole. If you're left-handed, you're gonna wind up going counterclockwise, okay? I tend to go this way, show it the other way as well. Okay, you don't want this up too high on your twirls. You wanna keep your arms slightly bent, a little soft. Thumb up. This is called the baseball grip, like you're holding a bat. Both thumbs are up the pole. It's very important. In level 1, this is gonna be the grip that we use most of the time. Okay, so be used to this. It'll strengthen up your hands and your arms, and you'll be able to hold more body weight as we go. All right, so thumb is up. We're gonna learn the firefly first. So go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is here, just above your head. The other hand's gonna come in about, again, eye level, all right? Your outside leg is gonna hook the pole at the Achilles tendon, pretty much. Okay, you don't want it too far in on the calf, and you wanna make sure that this is sticking here. This is what's gonna give you the momentum you're gonna need to go around the pole, plus the assistance, the hooking that you need. Okay, so that's here, pointed foot, because if it's flexed, probably gonna fall right off. Okay, this is the basic position. How you get into it, it's better to walk into it, but I'll slow it down so you can see. You're going to let the momentum carry you around. The back leg is going to come behind the pole. So basically this is here, the back leg is going to just come in right like that. Okay, make sure it doesn't come around the pole, right, behind. So it's gonna be the shin here. Achilles tendon here, shin there, all right? So we're here, baseball grip, thumbs up. We have this, lean out, let the momentum carry you. If you're straight up and down, it won't work, right, as much, and you'll probably have a lot of difficulty getting around the pole. So you're here, lean, okay? Slip the other leg back, keep going around. You're gonna end up crossed. You wanna come here, okay? And again, you can come up with a body wave of sorts, or you move away and do some of the hip rolls we did earlier. All right, so again, in slow motion, we're here. Hook this like so. Again, maybe just below your knee. You don't want it down here below, and you want it too high. That won't work either. So right about there, try to leave that there as long as you can. Thumbs up, baseball grip. Lean out, away, unwind, and then again, you can come up with a little bit of a body wave. Okay? Now again, much easier with momentum than doing it just static standing. So we can add in our walks already. Okay, you can keep your hand on your hip. You go around as many times as you see fit, and then when you feel like you're ready to go, you grab hold. So grab with the baseball grip, grab with your leg, around you go, unwind, and then up. Okay, one more time. Around. Okay, getting you ready already for a routine. Grab it, around, here, and then up. That's the firefly. Firefly will become more advanced as you go. We're gonna stick right there right now, make sure no one gets injured. And you wanna make sure, again, that you're working on your upper body strength before we start letting go of arms, legs, and so forth. Again, you should probably start already practicing to your weaker side. And to me, this is the weaker side. You go around and grab it. Okay, and again, may not go as well on your dominant side. Firefly, okay? More you swing out, the faster it'll go. Another trick on the firefly is to start out and pull in. So if you're out here, okay, pull and then pull yourself more or less vertical with the pull, and it'll wind up going a little bit faster, okay? Basic twirl, you'll see it everywhere, it's taught everywhere, and almost everybody does call it one, the firefly. Some of the names, again, will be different depending on who you get it from and when, okay? That's a really great twirl to learn and fairly easy.